Today we have brought you the latest Tesla news. Tesla Shanghai export lot shows Model 3 Highland production ramp is going smoothly. Tesla Cybertruck scratch-proof tungsten carbide coating option, pondered by Musk. Tesla closing in on groundbreaking manufacturing technique, report claims. And 15 Tesla vehicles were torched by a radical group. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. Tesla Giga Shanghai's export lot is full of the automaker's new Model 3, suggesting that the production ramp of the Highland vehicle is going smoothly in its early days. Tesla launched the Model 3 Highland earlier this month, offering the new vehicle to several markets in Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. The Shanghai factory is responsible for producing the vehicle as of right now, and many units are being shipped to customers in markets outside of China. Recent drone footage from the Shanghai factory shows the property's export lot is full of Model 3 Highland vehicles, indicating the production ramp has been a smooth transition from that of the old Model 3 design, which Tesla planned to abandon as early as mid-2022. The drone footage from Wu Hua, an observer of Tesla's Shanghai facility, shows hundreds of Model 3 Highland units preparing to be loaded onto ships and delivered to customers in markets outside of the country. What appears to be a seamless production ramp was not always a walk in the park for Tesla. Although the company's innovation has continued to progress through the years, the initial Model 3 manufacturing process was not simple for Tesla and CEO Elon Musk. Often referred to as production hell, the 2017 and 2018 manufacturing ramp of the Model 3 was one of the more trying times in Tesla's history. However, it seems that it has bypassed any major stoppages or bottlenecks in early production, and the Model 3 Highland has already been produced thousands and thousands of times as customers await the first deliveries, which are slotted for next month. Last week, we also reported on the export lot being full, as demand for the new Model 3 continues to be stimulated by customers in various markets. It is evident that the newly designed all-electric sedan will be appearing in customer driveways soon enough, and we're interested to see when Tesla makes first contact with those who will have the vehicle before others. Moving to the next update, Tesla Cybertruck scratch-proof tungsten carbide coating option, pondered by Musk. With its stainless steel body, the Tesla Cybertruck is already on track to become one of the market's most durable vehicles. But in a recent post on X, CEO Elon Musk suggested that Tesla might be able to come up with an option that would make the Cybertruck even more durable. Jokes about the Cybertruck's durability have been abounding since the all-electric pickup truck made its debut in late 2019. When images of a surprisingly intact Cybertruck that's been through a rollover test were posted online, electric vehicle enthusiasts joked that the crash testing machine probably fared worse. Elon Musk seemed to appreciate these lighthearted Cybertruck posts, such as one from Tesla advocate James Dauma, who joked that people who try to key Tesla's all-electric pickup truck would end up ruining their keys. Musk responded that Tesla may actually be able to offer a tungsten carbide coating for the Cybertruck to make the vehicle practically scratch-proof. If Tesla does offer a tungsten carbide coating for the Cybertruck, it would truly make the all-electric pickup truck extra durable. It would, if any, really be resistant to scratches. Tesla owners would likely appreciate this, considering the number of keying incidents related to parked Teslas over the years. While the idea of using tungsten carbide as a coating for the Cybertruck may sound crazy, the material has been used in the automotive industry. Porsche, in particular, has used tungsten carbide-coated brake rotors for its vehicles to foster better performance, less wear, less brake dust, and no rust. As noted by Lind, a global multinational chemical company founded in Germany in 1879, tungsten carbide, when combined with a small portion of metallic powder, can be turning into carbide coatings that are known for their strong resistance to abrasion, erosion, and wear. Needless to say, a Cybertruck coated in the material would probably survive a lot of punishment. Moving to the next update, Tesla closing in on groundbreaking manufacturing technique, report claims. Tesla is closing in on a new, groundbreaking manufacturing technique, according to a new report. The process is similar to the company's industry-disrupting casting technique that saw it eliminate many parts into several pieces. However, this takes efficient manufacturing a step further. Tesla has used casting for a few years to streamline manufacturing, improve vehicle engineering and safety, and revolutionize how cars are built. The Model Y truly broke the barrier of how cars are made, and the numerous teardowns we saw of the all-electric crossover showed Tesla had made significant progress in its vehicle manufacturing techniques. But a new report from Reuters takes it a step further. Citing 5 people familiar with the move, the report claims Tesla is looking to install even larger giga-casting machines that would have 16,000 tons or more of clamping power. This would not only require new machines but also new factories that are large enough to house them. The machines would be responsible for producing a single large frame that would combine the front and rear sections with a middle underbody, which is where the battery is housed. This would also be the design that is used for the upcoming $25,000 model. In order to enable a fluid manufacturing process where molds can be slightly adjusted or tweaked during the design process, Tesla is looking to stay away from traditional techniques. Large casting structures have been seen as prohibitive, according to the report. Although they are efficient, the potential adjustments are too much of a risk. So Tesla is thinking outside the box and turn to firms that can make the test molds out of materials that would allow for adjustments after they are built. These firms specialize in making molds out of industrial sand with 3D printers. The biggest advantage is not the tweaking of prototypes because printing can be done in a matter of hours, it is the cost. It is only 3% of doing the same thing with a metal prototype. Nevertheless, there are disadvantages as well. They may not offer the same crashworthiness that Tesla expects out of its vehicles, as aluminum alloys, which would be used in this new technique, behave differently in sand and metal molds. Casting specialists overcame this hurdle by fine-tuning the molten alloy cooling process and after-production heat treatment. Tesla still has yet to make a final decision on this technique, according to the report. The big obstacle with this process is the fact that they need larger factories, which it is already in the process of doing with Mexico in the works, and potential factories in India also coming to the table. Moving to the last update, 15 Tesla vehicles were torched by a radical group. 15 Tesla vehicles were lit on fire at a car dealership in Frankfurt, Germany this week, and a radical group of environmentalists has claimed to be behind the act of arson. With the incident alone, this gang is probably responsible for more pollutant emissions than they can ever counter with their so-called activism. IAA moved its car trade show from Frankfurt to Munich a few years ago, mainly due to environmentalist protests affecting the event. We are watching the show for the last 2 editions as it has transitioned into a mobility show, with a lot of electric vehicles being featured. There are still some protests in Munich, but nothing compared to Frankfurt. We have seen some cohorts on bikes, with signs going around the city and giving speeches at some hot spots. Greenpeace did this protest at the conference center. Although, we are pretty sure that they heavily photoshopped this image because the artificial pond in front of the center is no more than 1 or 2 feet deep. While the protests over IAA in Munich were mild, it looks like a separate group in Frankfurt hit again, in a much more criminal way. 15 Tesla vehicles were set on fire at a dealership in Frankfurt recently. 40 firefighters were involved in the attempt to extinguish the fire, and more than €500,000 of damage has been done. Now a radical group has taken credit for the criminal attack. They released a letter on the Germany version of the Indomedia website, which is often used by radical left-wing groups for communications. In the letter, the anonymous writers referenced the IAA protest and then claimed the arson in Frankfurt. Their main problem with Tesla appears to be the mining of lithium and cobalt and the impact on indigenous communities. Furthermore, they take issue with Elon Musk and his patriarchal fantasies. They think that his efforts to colonize Mars is about creating a vacation destination for the richest and not making life multiplanetary. That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the electric arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.